What's up, doers? It's your boy Happy Chappy, back again with another video. On this video, we are going to be showing you how to build a Pigman super farm inside the nether here, and yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing you're going to do is, just like my last Pigman farm, find yourself a lava ocean like this. And now you're going to need quite a bit of materials for this build, so what I suggest you start doing is just remove any islands that you see. Like this part here had a spot that was kind of poking out. Just remove any spots like that you see in the nether lava and you should be good to go. Okay, the items that you are going to need for this build are here in these chests. Now, I have everything kind of divided up here. So you have the item sorter, which is optional but definitely recommended. You have the AFK/XP area, which is right here in this chest, and then each platform. Okay, so the items that you're going to need for sure are 4 stacks of glass, 4 signs, 2 dispensers, 2 buckets of lava. I don't know why I have one here. 6 builder blocks to place some redstone, another 2 slabs to place redstone, 1 stone button, 12 pieces of redstone dust, 4 hoppers, 2 chests, and 5 trapdoors. Okay, for each platform you're going to need 16 stacks of builder block, 11 trapdoors, 5 pieces of glass, and a turtle egg. Okay, so this is what each platform needs. For the item sorter, you need 16 redstone dust, 34 chests, 5 comparators, 5 repeaters, 20 builder blocks, 5 redstone torches, and 32 hoppers. Okay, this is everything here in the chest that you need to build this platform 2 high. Okay, and then everything for this farm here fits nicely into 2 shulker boxes, and then 3 extra spaces on your inventory bar. So, let's get into the build. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is, like we said, is to find your way to a lava ocean, just like this. And then what you want to do is build some sort of platform for you to get out here from. So as you can see, I built a little railway here, coming straight from another portal, and then all the way out to this platform here. And then what you're going to do is build up a platform that is 6 blocks above the lava. So you have the lava here, as you can see, okay? And then go 6 blocks above that. And then what you're going to do is place your hoppers down in a pattern that look like this. So the 1 hopper here on the end that goes down with 3 hoppers going into that one there. Next, what you're going to do is put glass all around this hopper setup here. And then your next step is to build this here glass up 30 blocks tall, or 31 blocks tall, doesn't matter to me. So the best way to do that is just to look at the block that is below you here. You can see that that is 37, and then build up 30 blocks above that, so that is going to be 67, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, and once you are up 30 blocks in the air, your next step is to place down some concrete or your building blocks that you're going to use around this whole area here, and then make yourself a little square or rectangle to stand on. And then what you're going to do is place down 5 pillars in this pattern here. So they should go around the chute just like this. And then what you're going to do is from this opening space right there, you're going to build out 21 blocks in each direction here. Okay, so that open space is 1, and then 2, and then 3. Okay, and once you have those built out, what you want to do is connect all of these up, so fill in all this area here, and make this one giant platform to stand on. Okay, and once you have your platform complete, you should already see pigmen spawning on top of it. So your next step is to come over here to the pit here that we built, or a glass chute that we built. And what you're going to do is place a trapdoor there and close it down, and another one there and close it up. And then you're going to place a trapdoor on each side like this, with one in the center. Okay, and then your next step is to put glass on all sides of these here pillars. And then what you want to do is remove this block here and that block there, and then remove that one as well. Once you've done that, all you're going to do is aim at these glass blocks here and place your turtle egg. And as soon as you do that, the pigmen will get attracted to it and try to attack it. Okay, they should fall down the chute, which is far enough for them to get killed when they drop down, and your items will be collected by the hopper. Okay, our next step after that is to repeat this same process here. So what we are going to do is put a temporary block down, and then copy that design there. Okay, and once you have that done, just close this here in, and make a little platform around the turtle egg there, with a 2-high gap underneath it, just like that. Then what you're going to do is place a trapdoor down on top of this one and close it up, and then repeat that process 3 more times. So you have 3 trapdoors like that. Then you're going to place down your pillars. Then you're going to remove these 2 concrete or builder blocks on the side, leaving the glass down there. Put your glass on top. And then your turtle egg going into that glass right there. Okay, then repeat the same process that we did before. Place your trapdoors down on either side like that, and then your other one in the center. And then build this same platform out the same distance that you did for the other one. Okay, and this is what it should look like when you have that done. So you should have the 2 platforms. Okay, with your turtle eggs here, and your turtle egg there on the second floor with all your trapdoors set up so that nobody has access to them, but they still think they do because they are technically open. And then what you're going to do is repeat this for as many times as you want. I would recommend doing this at least 8 times. You know, putting 8 or 9 floors on this, so you're going to need 8 or 9 eggs, but there is a trick to get around that, which I will show you later on in this video, so let's do that now. Okay, so that process again is put your builder blocks on top of the glass there, and then build a platform around it, and then put a builder block there, and there, with your 3 trapdoors all stacking on top of each other. Put your trapdoors on the outside traps here, or the holes here, and then your glass with your turtle egg, and remove those 2 concrete blocks there on the side, and you're set and ready to go. Then just repeat the same building process for the floors. Do that as many times as you want, and then we'll talk about the roof. Okay, and once you are done, this is what you should have. So I've built 9 platforms in total. You should already see pigmen spawning on them, even though we are not in the optimum position here. They will immediately get attracted towards the turtle eggs, and then funnel their way down the system, fall down into the pit, and then your items will be collected. For this top layer here, if you don't want any gas or any other creatures spawning up here, what you can do is cover this all in glass. The only thing you want to do is leave that block there open that is above the turtle shell. Okay, so just do that right there, like I said, with the little hole. You can either cover this with glass or with bottom half slabs if you want to, but that is completely up to you. Okay, and that is it right there. That is the farm done and ready. So let's move on to the next step, which is building the XP area. Okay, so for the XP area, what you want to do is place down trapdoors on top of these hoppers. Okay, and once you have that done, what you want to do is come up about 5 or 6 blocks, make an opening in the glass here, and then place down your signs along the back, and then 1 in front there as well. You can then close that back up, and then come up another 3 blocks above those signs and remove these outside glass pieces here, and then place your dispensers on them facing inwards. Okay, once you have your dispensers on, you want to fill those each with a bucket of lava. Okay, and then what you're going to do is build a path for redstone to get up to these dispensers here. It does not matter how you do it, but what I do is I put a button here on a block that is 2 blocks above the ground here where I'm standing, and then I run a redstone signal through it up to these 3 slabs, and then up again and over to this here dispenser. I have a slab here which can connect the redstone up to that section there and still allowing it to come down, which I then reroute and bring over to this dispenser. And what's going to happen is, as you can see, once I press this button here, the lava is going to flow, The pigmen are going to come down, hit the lava, and they will still take damage, but they will fall down here and be ready to be collected. To turn it off, you just hit the button again one more time. The lava will dissipate, and any pigmen that do fall down into this section here are going to die because of the fall damage. So once they're all done, this is what it should look like. So you should have your dispensers there with the signs 2 blocks below that, and then the signs about 4 or 5 blocks above the hoppers. Okay, so next what we're going to do is build the item sorter. And for your item sorter, what you want it to be is you want it to be at least 5 blocks long. And that is so that you can collect the rotten flesh, the nuggets, the ingots from when you do the sword killing, the chicken and feathers, as well as the miscellaneous items like sword and armor that drops, which you can then use a blast furnace to smelt down into nuggets if you want to. So I'll leave a link in the description for the video on how to build the item sorter, as well as put a card right up in the corner now. Okay, and once you're done your item sorter, this is what it should look like. And now your next and final step is just to come here and put a trap door, so that way you can close it down to stop any items from flying out of here when these pigmen do fall down into here. And then all you want to do is just hit this button when you're ready to collect some XP. Okay, you will see the pigmen come and fall down and hit the lava and then stop here below you. Okay, so once you are all done, this is what it should look like. You should have your item sorting system and everything down at the bottom. You should have your activator in order to turn this into an AFK thing. As you can see, there are the chickens, so that's why we have set up an item sorter for each of those items, because if you AFK here for 3 or 4 hours, you do get quite a bit of chickens down here just kind of sitting around with zombies on top of them. Okay, if you do want to build this thing massive, like 12 or 13 high, you can definitely do that. I'll show you that in another world. And if you look here, as you can see, if we remove the turtle eggs from every other one, you will see that the pigmen that do spawn on these platforms will still get attracted to the eggs that are below them. Okay, so as you can see, these pigmen here have spawned on this. Even though there is no turtle egg here, they still think they have access to that one. So that is why they walk towards it and fall down. So you could skip every other one and just put a turtle egg on, like I said, every other platform if you want to. That way you don't have to farm as many turtle eggs while you're out into the overworld. And then another thing that you can do to really increase the efficiency of this is make this 21 high on all sides, so even on the back side here. Okay, so if we go to my other world, as you can see, I'm on a much bigger lava lake. The places that are close by, I spawn proof with lava, so there and there I spawn proof with lava. And as well as I expanded the platform so that way they go 20 blocks or so on the backside as well. I know that's not 20 blocks, but that is what you can do. And as you can see, you get quite a bit more pigmen spawning in here even when you just add in this back section. So you have a chance to spawn like 4 or 5 on the front side here, and then as well 4 or 5 on the back side too. And all of them are within range of the turtle eggs there to try and attack them and getting attracted into the system. So, okay, so as you can see, we're just standing down here in this farm because the lava lake is a lot bigger, and we doubled up the spawning platform size by adding in the back thing here. You can see that the rate of pigmen spawning and falling into this farm here is pretty incredible. Okay, I went AFK for a few hours, and when I came back, this is the amount of rotten flesh I had. So this is 5 hours worth of AFK, maybe 4.5. Same with the gold ingots. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and nearly 5 double chests full of gold and rotten flesh, which can be turned into, you know, the rotten flesh can be sold for emeralds from the traders. Every 3x3 section here that you see is a stack of gold, so that's 1 stack, 2 stack, 3 stack, 4, 5, and 6. So each double chest here has 6 stacks of gold ingots from it, and as you can hear, you know, the pigmen just do not stop, and yeah, it's a pretty good farm. I know it requires a lot of building and a lot of block placing, but all it is just platforms and the and the turtle egg set up here. So as you can see, this one has the turtle egg, but there is none above it there. Okay, and that is because we skipped every other one. If we stand down here and activate our switch, as you can see, the lava flows, and just kind of watch how fast this here fills up. As you can see, we have our zombie pigmen there. Some of them are still taking fall damage, but in a matter of just seconds, we are full and good to go. Okay, so I'm in survival mode here. I waited about maybe 15 seconds, and as you can see, we've already stopped spawning a good number of pigmen because of the amount that is here in front of me. And if we just take a couple of swipes at these guys, as you can see, in less than 30 seconds, we've gone from 5 to 18. We'll wait a few more seconds for this thing to load back up. When it does, as you can see, in less than a minute, we are already at level 30 and good to go. So, and once you've gone around and either added on the backsides there and or despawned the outside areas with lava a little bit, what you should see is a pretty big increase in pigman spawns. And if we go down here and check the chest, as you can see, in just a few minutes now, we already have stacks of gold nuggets and stacks of rotten flesh. Okay, and after a while of standing here and testing and kind of watching the system, you definitely want to make sure that this is in the biggest lava lake that you can find. The amount of pigmen that are spawning here on this one compared to this one is pretty significant, and they have the same amount of levels above them, and that is because I am in a larger lava lake here. So as you can see, there is nothing really out on this side of me here. You know, there you can see the land, but it is well outside the range, and that all is directly related to the fact that I am, like I said, in a pretty big or pretty substantial lava lake here. So the bigger the lava lake, the better the rates of this farm. And as well, if you set this farm up in the nether roof or the void above the nether there and set yourself up a decent AFK area, as you can see, the rates of this farm are absolutely insane. So that is basically it, you guys. That is my take on a zombie pigman farm. You can definitely set yourself up a sweet little setup on the outside here in the middle of a lava ocean. You know, put a little throne, set up a blast furnace in order to smelt all of the swords that you get from the system. You know, set yourself up a nice little AFK area where nothing can get at you, and just sit back and collect all the gold that you get. So I want to thank you guys again so much for watching my videos. It has been really appreciated. We are just past 4,000 subscribers now. I hope my farms definitely help you out in your world. And yeah, thanks again, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.